Scythe, always curious, inspects the deck and starts to read the note, but as soon as they touch it, every contestant is compelled to sit down and play cards. They can't resist. No matter how much they try, they all sit down on the bench and can't seem to get up. What's going on here? Braden decides to read the note, and it says, "You are split into 2 groups, each playing their own card game. You all start with a 5, 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, 1 1, and a steal card. The steal card is worth 0 and can be used to steal an unplayed card from someone's hand. Each turn, you'll play one of your cards and it'll be removed from your hand. The player or players that play the highest card in your group will get a point. Also, for one time only, you can choose to nullify 5 cards played this turn while you're picking a card to play." Oh, this sounds like a fun game. First player to get 3 points wins 10 sand dollars. The players who don't have 3 points after all the cards are used up will lose a life. That's not good. Guess you shouldn't have touched those cards, huh? Well, the game show continues. Scythe, with no more allies and just 1 life left, feels as if this might be the end. That is, until he remembers his brief alliance with Max quite a few rounds ago. They once again try to ally with Max and whisper to them which card they chose. Meanwhile, Max talks with the betas about their plan. They don't want to target Masrock since he's bound to Chicken by the marriage contract. So Angel suggests working with Masrock to go for Scythe instead. Max is filled with dread as they realize they've entered the part of the game where they need to start killing their friends. They feel trapped in a scenario where they're both assisting in the killing of Scythe and the protection of Scythe at the same time. But Max approaches Masrock anyway and proposes their plan. Masrock is persuaded, so Max instructs them to start by using their steal card on Scythe. While this is going on, the other group silently plays against each other. Chicken gets the point, and for the other group, Max gets the point. They take advantage of the steal cards immediately and work together to take down Scythe. Scythe panics. They wonder if they're being targeted and turn to Max, telling him to not play a 5 since he only has 4s to play now. Max lets Scythe know they heard that Masrock is playing a 5 next. Although what he just said was true, Max then lies, saying he'll be stealing from Angel this turn. But Scythe decides to change his mind, realizing he can't beat people's 5s, and tells Max. Instead, he wastes one of his low cards, letting Masrock get the point. And in the other group, Pikachu nullifies all 5 cards. Pikachu gets the point with their clever nullification. Scythe notices Max didn't do any stealing, but believes he just changed his mind. They still believe in Max and desperately ask them to let them win this round, but Max says there's nothing they can do. Instead, Max lets Angel and Masrock know of the perfect strategy to eliminate Scythe. If they always play the highest cards Scythe has, they'll eventually run out of cards and have nothing good left to play. Truly, there's nothing Max can do. On the other hand, Chicken whispers to Brizzle that they should both use their nullify abilities while playing their 4 cards so that they can get points over everyone playing 5s. Brizzle likes that idea, so they use their nullify. Now Pikachu's the only one without a point. Meanwhile, Max's plan is put into play. They all tie, nobody receives a point. Everybody continues their plans, with Chicken now using their nullify. Although no 5s are played, Brizzle and Chicken still get the point while the others are busy stealing. Chicken's the first of 3 and gets their prize money safe and sound. In the other group, they continue playing Scythe's highest card. Scythe goes for the steal instead though and takes Angel's trump card, the 5. But this does mean everyone but Scythe gets a point. Max is a bit caught off guard by Scythe's move, but they tell Angel and Masrock they'll just use their nullify so the 5 Scythe stole doesn't work. They tell Masrock to play their 4 so they can get the prize, as thanks for helping them out. Masrock gets their 3rd point as well as their prize. They're safe. Pikachu takes the point. Scythe, realizing their inevitable defeat is coming, begs for Max to save him somehow. Max is silent. He thinks to himself, "Sorry, Scythe. I would have definitely aimed for someone else if the other options weren't all my rock-solid allies." He tells Angel to waste their low cards now, so they can win against Scythe in the final rounds. Max uses Masrock's 4 to get their last point and is safe. Meanwhile, Pikachu and Brizzle waste their low cards, realizing that Braden will beat them. Except now everyone's on an even playing field, just with a different amount of cards. Meanwhile, Scythe finally realizes Max has abandoned him and that there's no hope left for him. As a last resort, they beg Angel for mercy. but Angel doesn't respond. Scythe gets the point, but now he's running out of cards. Everybody ties, nobody gets a point. Angel gets the point, Scythe runs out of cards. Another tie, and Pikachu is out of cards. Angel finally plays the 5 they've held onto and gets their last point, leaving Scythe as the only one without 3 points. Brizzle runs out of cards. Brayden gets their last point by themselves and narrowly survives. That leaves Brizzle, Pikachu, and Scythe all without 3 points, meaning they all have to lose a life. That should be it for Scythe, but how exactly is he gonna get eliminated? I mean, LL's gone. Huh? Looks like the life is somehow draining out of Scythe's body. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead. Looks like everyone's really distraught by this. I mean, come on, didn't you guys see your other friends get eliminated too? I mean, Chicken was with them in space and... sorry, I'm just a narrator. Determined to find LL, but also scared for their lives, the contestants head back to the convenience store to stock up. Brizzle, still paranoid about the voice recorders, grabs another energy drink. They also grab water with Chicken to stay hydrated. Almost too hydrated with the amount of drinks Brizzle has had. Anyways, Chicken whispers to Brizzle about his plan to help him win. Despite their situation, Chicken says they're willing to betray the betas if they have to. Their marriage contract with Masrock has finally been released, so now they're free. Over here, Angel's writing some sort of essay. Oh, they finished their 1,000-word essay on LL. I guess that means they get their life back from that will challenge. That even matters anymore. Alright, set on avenging Scythe, the contestants go back out to follow the trail of random items. Although it doesn't seem so random now. They notice the gun from the Wild West challenge and the clock from the classroom one. Isn't that odd? Masrock hears a weird noise, but keeps it to himself. As the contestants travel along, the liquid inside Brizzle's body starts to get to him. He proudly exclaims his need for a restroom. Luckily, there's one right there. Everyone decides to head inside for a quick break. Bit weird, but okay. As Pikachu, the last one inside, closes the door locks. Pikachu tries opening it, but it's no use. They notice a makeup kit on the floor and... wait, don't touch that! Thanks, Brizzle, Max Fecto, The Mighty Chicken, and Sounds Awesome Bozo for supporting my channel by hitting that join button.